position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. NC State will kick off, and that'll get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Clemson's offense will have the first possession of the game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep them block out all the noise.
The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. From the gun, running back gets the give. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So NC State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They just keep firing. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Sampson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man to the left. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Sampson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught near the sideline, it's Sampson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll keep it himself. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And the try is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's loose. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Clemson jumps to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Oh, he got loose. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here. Just don't take a negative play. A shot toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Pass interference.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Bowers. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Wolfpack with a lot of options substitutions on 2nd and short. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bowers. Looks like the Wolfpack will pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Bowers. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. The give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Looking downfield on 1st down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Clemson is quick to the line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time on a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. And the timing just a hair off. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Quarterback on the keeper. Nice move to keep running. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Bowers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Surging forward on the sneak.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these first downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. NC State with a fresh set of downs thanks to that running game. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. The lead is down to a field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Jukes his way for more. A little more space to open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Using the quick game. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Fires to the tight end. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Clemson will kick this deep to get the 2nd half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Try to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Sampson. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And the returner will be knocked down. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Shoots it to the left. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Hauls it in. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Clemson jumps to the line.
Knocking on the door. Offense now in the red zone.
Gets the back moving. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the run, it's Sampson. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before. He makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, it's Kendricks. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line? The play action fake. Makes the catch, it's Bowers. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. He'll pull it on the read. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Bowers. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Sampson.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll throw it. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipke if they can stop him on 3rd down.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The offense set for a 1st down play. Spins away from the defender. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kendricks. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. A strike downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And the Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Leaves it with the back. Runs through a tackle. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They go to the draw. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man quickly. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And the punishment has been extended. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. We've got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games. You know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back on the offense, headed to the field. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now this offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. On target over the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And first down.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now the play fake. Immediately fires to the middle. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quick completion on the out route. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Yeah, salt interwove, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Stanford is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Cardinal on the scoreboard. They're up 14 over Virginia Tech.
On the run, it's Sampson.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Then just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. The RPO, it's complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Loss of
He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Kendricks. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They go to the ground, and the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Handoff from the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
2nd down.
Off the play fake. Caught close to the marker. It's Bauer. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The inside handoff. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten the rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kendricks. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking downfield on 1st down. Escapes trouble. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.